Hi guys, Joe here. Hope you're all doing well. The sun is shining for a change. Oh, okay. I just want to address one thing. I've taken it off this video, but a friend messaged me this morning or yesterday, whenever it was. She clicked onto the link that I have on my previous videos to bitesizegnosis.com, and it's my caravans, my holiday lodges. And she said, if people are going to the website, you don't want to think that you're touting for business. That wasn't the case. I was going to set up a website for my holiday businesses, but decided against it, and I just never went back and reverted it. And that was because I had to buy a new domain name, which I wasn't prepared to do. Another thing I just want to touch on, a little bit of a funny anecdote. I haven't been in a supermarket for quite some time. Yesterday I toddled off into Penrith, and because I had to go to the laundrette. So I went into a supermarket. Haven't been in a supermarket for the last 3 years, pretty much, maybe 4 or 5 times, if that. I've avoided them like the plague. Anyway, got to the till to pay for my goods, and there's a woman there with it's gone. So I thought to myself, I thought that was all over and done with now, but obviously, hey ho, obviously not. Paid for my goods, asked for a carrier bag because I didn't. Well, not obviously, none of you know, but I didn't intend to buy as much as I did, because there was all this lovely fruit, exotic fruit, and papayas, etc. And I thought I'd treat myself to some nice fruit for a change. So much for the food shortages. Everything was pretty stocked up as far as I could see. Anyway, so asked for a carrier bag, and she instructed me to reuse the carrier bag. And in my defensive state, I said, yeah, it's great for cat litter. But when I'd left the shop, I actually thought to myself, I should have said to her, are you going to reuse your, if we're all doing stuff for climate change? But anyway, I actually couldn't believe what she said to me and what I'd witnessed. But we all have our own little idiotic moments, don't we? So yesterday I'm scrolling through Facebook, and I came across an advert for Hoys, which is a Horse of the Year show. And there was this horse that had been painted purple and whatever colour, and they were bringing out a new class. You would go into the coloured classes and you could paint your horse whatever colour you wanted. And because I didn't realise it was the 1st of April, or rather, I don't pay no attention to the fact that it was 1st of April, April Fool's Day, because every flipping day is April Fool's Day. And I shared it to my timeline with something along the lines of clown world at it again, nothing would surprise me. And of course I had a couple of comments from friends stating that it was April Fool's. So that was my idiotic moment. So we all are capable of having them. Dizzy moments, I like to call them. But, in my defence, there is nail varnish for horses. So nothing would surprise me of this world that we live in. Anyway, the reason for this video is I want to talk about energy and where the energy is directed and why it's directed in a certain way. I started reading the book Word Magic, which is really good. And it talks about, so I'll just read this paragraph. Well, I don't think it's quite the paragraph, if I can find it. There we are. Right, just bear with me a second, organised as ever. Why words are more powerful than swords. Now, if you invert swords, it spells words. So there's a little clue as to word magic. So words are powerful because they carry energy, sound and frequency, which are some of the building blocks of matter. Now, we are spirit within matter. As I've addressed in another video, energy, everything is just energy that mutates into matter, vibrating at different frequencies. So the desk, as an example, is vibrating at a lower frequency as to what I am vibrating at, thus making the desk a more solid object. And I'm all learning this, and I've actually I've graduated onto someone else that I want to talk about, and I'm going to read an extract from his website, because he's very much into Gnosticism, aliens, which I find fascinating, alien technology, which I do believe exists in this realm. I do believe this realm is run by alien technology, artificial technology, but I'm going on a tangent. In addition, they carry information that can be used as knowledge to create or destroy things. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. Basically, the words that we use carries energy, and that energy can either be used for negative or positive reasons. And if you think about the dark occult, take the word as an example, understand and understand. You may have noted in previous videos I use the word understand. If I use the word understand, it means that I'm standing under, and I'm actually a sovereign being. So I don't class myself as standing under anyone. So I understand the information, and I understand conversation. It's just little things that if we can learn to redirect our energy and use words in a different way. And again, I'm learning how to do that. I'm hoping this word magic book will teach me how to do that. Then it gives the aliens or the AI or whatever it may be less power. Learning the occult, which is hidden knowledge, that's all the occult is. It's neither good, it's neither bad. It's used for bad by the dark occultists. It's used to manipulate our minds and control us. And again, the power of the words is strong. Every day we're doing some kind of ritual. And because the way we have been conditioned into this realm, it's to serve them, not us. And this book, it actually talks about legalese and how we have been enslaved from birth and what the birth certificate means, and, you know, birth in a canal, so BERTH, and birthing when you come out of your mother's womb. It's all connected, and it's all been used negatively to enslave us. So what I'm learning is how to invert their magic and use the occult magic, to benefit me and to make me a more sovereign being. But you've heard me talk about the demiurge. So I just want to read this. A guy that I've just come across is called Tom Montalk. And this is a journey. This is a journey of learning, understanding. If indeed our souls are here to learn, I am definitely on that journey. So I came across Jason from Archaics rather. It furthered my belief into this being a simulation. It furthered my belief into this being run by aliens. We were created. All the beliefs that I've never really looked into all that much, they were cemented with Jason's work. He also introduced me to what the Pyramid of Giza could potentially be. And this guy, Tom Montalk, actually talks again about the Pyramid of Giza. And they both claim that it's the epicenter it's the machinery, basically, that the nuts and bolts, if you like, for what controls this realm. So I'm on a journey of learning more and more and more, and how to take back my sovereignty, because we're all born sovereign. But I just want to read this part of this article about the demiurge. You may have heard me, you may remember I've mentioned the demiurge previously. Now the demiurge is what the Gnostics call, could be Satan, could be the jinn. It's basically an external force that we can't see that controls this reality. So, right, my camera's in the way of the screen, so I'm going to have to read it on the smaller screen. So, demiurgic technology. I have a lengthy article series called the Gnosis series, and the first several articles are about the demiurge, the Philosopher's Stone, the Holy Grail, and the Ark of the Covenant. What the Stone, Grail, and Ark have in common is that they are physical things imbued with a supernatural energy. What kind of energy are we talking about? Well, It's what the mystics will call etheric and astral energy, which is just subtle energy and the same stuff that our soul is made out of. Not only does our body have a soul, but the universe itself has a soul. And this is what the ancients called the demiurge. The demiurge is the ocean of etheric and astral energy that surrounds us, and it has its own artificial intelligence. It's a giant thought form that acts as the mainframe of the matrix, or you could think of it as a living energy field that underlies physicality and fashions reality out of pure quantum potentiality. So, what shamans and alchemists and magicians and aliens and black ops scientists have known for a long time is that if you can control this demiurgic energy, this etheric and astral layer of existence, then you can control physicality. And that's what the dark occultists are doing. They are controlling us, this physical realm, with the demiurgic energy field that we can't physically see. And this is why the words we use, the actions, where we give our energy, as in even whether it be the mainstream media, whether it be the perception community, wherever we are giving our energy, they are harvesting it. And they could be however you perceive they to be. Who are they? I think archons, which could be aliens, which could be artificial intelligence. But what I'm loving about the Tom Montalk website is that it's very coherent and it's piecing things together for me, and the stuff that I've learned with Jason from Archaics, I'm now making more sense of, because I struggle with numbers. So I find Jason's work sometimes a little bit difficult to get my head around, because he's throwing dates out and he's throwing numbers out. So this, for me, the Tom Montalk is the next stepping stone in my education of this soul lesson. I am here to learn. Whether I'll graduate and not come back this time round, who knows? I don't know. But I just wanted to do this short video to help guide you, for anyone who's watching this, to understand why words and where you direct your energy, why it's really important to be conscious of where you're putting your energy. And this is a lesson that I've learned, because I've been sharing all kinds of stuff in the past, and I really hold back now. I really hold back. And whether that's because, again, there's the argument of, well, if we don't share stuff, how can we wake people up? I'm coming to the gnosis that we can't wake everybody up, because not everybody's supposed to wake up. It's not their soul journey. We're all on different levels in this matrix, this computer game, whatever you want to talk, whatever you want to call it, we're all at different levels. And my level, I believe, is to understand the energetic forces that surround us. And if you watch my previous video, maybe 3 videos away, 2 videos on the Mandela effect and my own personal experiences with what I've manifested into this realm, I can't deny that this realm is malleable because of my own experiences. Do I want to call it a simulation? What's a simulation? It's definitely holographic, and it's definitely malleable. And if we consider that it's malleable, and where we place our energy, we can actually create our future that we want. So, but we have to take action with that. We can't rely on just manifesting it like the New Age law of attraction. Anyway, I've waffled enough. I hope you found some use in this video. You've gleaned something from it. And yeah, I'm off. I'm going. I'll speak to you all soon, guys. See you later. Bye. Find the stop. I can't see where the stop is.